All right, what's up, guys? So, in this video, I want to talk about how having, I guess, a coping method is very, very, I guess, necessary and needed for day traders. So, with my personal experience, when you have I guess, like a losing day, or you're going through a rough patch with your trading, you kind of need a cope. You need an outlet. Like it's almost necessary, and without it, bro, you're gonna end up just sitting on your ass, literally just dwelling on that thought, that negative thought, and you're gonna get in your head, which is very, very bad for the mental side of trading and very, very dangerous. You don't want to do that. So for me personally, I'm gonna give you guys a couple examples of my outlets and something I use to cope with trading. Even if it's a good day, I'm still going to use these outlets to get my mind off of trading, because, like I said, the more you keep your mind on trading, the more you care about trading, the less money you will actually make. So my main cope is honestly going to be the gym and basketball. So after I trade, literally like 10 minutes after I trade, I go grab like a banana, I go grab an energy drink, and I go lift some weights. It's like 11 a.m. I go lift some weights, and then right after I play like 2.5 hours of basketball, like 5-on-5. And this really, after that, I'm like I'm sweating. My mind is completely off of trading. I'm at this point, I'm reset. My mind is reset. I feel good again, and I'm back to refreshed mode. And then after this, my mind doesn't really think about trading for the rest of the day. And I'm kind of just, I set myself up to have like a pretty good rest of my day. And this outlet has helped me so much. Like before, when I used to not do that stuff, I've always lifted, but before, when I used to not play basketball as much, I would like lift for like 45 minutes, but my mind would be I would just be like dwelling on that negative thoughts the entire time. But once I started to actually like do something that actually uses my brain, like basketball, like my mind just like completely forgets about it when I'm there, and I'm like isolated on the game, and I just completely forget about everything else. And it's such a needed outlet that I absolutely need. And it's not even just with trading, with anything negative going on in my life. I go play basketball and my mind is off of it, and I feel refreshed and I feel better. So it doesn't have to be basketball, but I'm telling you right now, having an outlet like that is like, bro, it's like it helps you so much. And like, having a losing day is obviously rough, right? For me personally, when I have a losing day, I think about it. I'm dwelling on it for like 15 minutes at this point, and I'm like annoyed. But then after 15 minutes, it's like already off my mind, because I'm already on the way to the gym. And you need to have something you do right after trading to get your mind off of it. Because again, it's very important to detach from the markets as much as you can. Because again, not caring equals more money. And the less you care, the more you detach, like the more trading becomes easy. And when trading is easy, you make more money. It's really simple. And another, I guess, cope that I have, it's not really cope, it's just it's something in my life that is needed, is God, right? Like when I was going through it, right? When I was like in the trenches, losing money in school, all this crap, the one thing that actually kept me positive in a way, and actually like able to keep going, was just knowing that God has my back. So like I would pray to God every day, regardless of my situation. I'd pray to God, I'd give glory to God, and I would have so much faith, and I still do, obviously. And God saw that and brought me out of my situation. And obviously now to this day, there's still big stressors in my life. There's never going to be a time in your life where you're really not stressed out. There's always going to be something there. And if you don't, then your life is kind of meaningless in a way, because stress is needed in life. But like, God is still to this day bringing me out of where I am, because I am obviously in a much better spot than I used to be, right? Like I'm making money, I'm making a lot of money. My body, I'm healthy and everything, but there's still big stresses in my life. Like I'm pretty much forced to go to college next year, which really don't want to do. And obviously I don't need to, because I'm making a lot of money, but it's just kind of stupid. My parents are forcing me. I don't really want to get too deep into that, but like that's what's one of the things that's stressing me out. And then school, like my parents put so much pressure about grades and stuff, like when in reality, like I'm making more than my teachers. Like what are we doing, bro? Like it's really doesn't make any sense logically to me. But again, like there's always things in your life that are going to stress you out. So having God to rely and having God to fall back on is so important and so helpful. So I know it was a short video, but I kind of needed to get this out. I needed to get this out to kind of help you guys, because it's something that helped me so incredibly much. So please find an outlet, bro. Go test things out. Even if like it doesn't work, try playing basketball. If it doesn't work, okay, find something else. You need an outlet, bro. You need to lift weights. You need to play golf, bro. It doesn't matter. You need an outlet, okay? So you need something to cope after trading. I promise it's going to help you a lot. But other than that, guys, I appreciate you guys. If you want to join my Discord or my mentorship and learn from me, I'll put it in the description. Discord, there's a free Discord, there's a VIP Discord, there's a mentorship, like whatever you want. I have all options, so you can go check it out. But other than that, I appreciate you guys so much for watching me. And yeah, pretty short video, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.